So I think people worry about the price, but whenever people's gonna understand, no matter where the price is, they're always buyers. So when you're selling at a low price, other people are buying. So there are opportunities for other people.
Amount of Bitcoin that Strategy now, I always try to call it MicroStrategy. Strategy now owns. Are they a systemic risk to the Bitcoin market if that doesn't work out like they planned?
After months of complete silence, CZ has finally stepped forward to address the recent Bitcoin sell-off and the ongoing MicroStrategy bloodbath. In a recent interview, he shared his thoughts on Bitcoin's market cycles, what is currently driving this sharp drawdown, what could lie ahead for MicroStrategy, and several other important market-related topics that every investor should understand. His insights provide valuable perspective during this period of uncertainty.
Crypto goes in 4-year cycles. So there's a lot of parallels between November 2022 versus now. November 2022, if I remember correctly, the Bitcoin price was about $16,000. Right, this is after. This is like post. Probably actually November is like right post the FTX crash.
Sure.
This is post Luna UST crash. That was in May 2022.
It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday. And then I think early November was the FTX crash, and then December, November. By the time we talk, is like probably like right on the bottom on that cycle. So right now we're in what we call a bear market again. Bitcoin dropped to 60,000. So there's quite a lot of similarities in mood. But if you look at the prices, it's still 3-4x higher than 4 years ago. I'm pretty optimistic. I'm still very optimistic about the industry. But we're going through a winter, but the industry will recover. The industry will continue to grow.
What causes these winters?
I actually think it's just mass psychology. Humans, we overreact. We either all, given a large population of people, of masses, we either all rush in, and then we create this what do you call it, bubble, or however you call it, and then we panic, and then we all sell, we overcorrect. So while the industry may be growing like this, the prices fluctuate like that around the value. So I think it's just mass psychology. And then all this other news around it, there's many things that are 4-year cycles. Presidential elections are 4-year cycles. Stock markets are either 4 or 8-year cycles.
But stocks always go up though. I'm just kidding.
But stock always go up because there's a lot of inflation. There's always more money supply in circulation. If you look at the pure price of stocks, but also economies grow. There's more companies that do bigger things, etc. So stock grows. But the same thing applies to crypto. I think there's a lot more. We're going to need more and more transactions. And crypto, blockchain is a new technology for money. It's not going to disappear. It's a technology. Yeah.
At this stage in the game, what gets crypto out of a crypto winter?
I think there is always going to be continued innovation. There's cycles. The winter will always come and go, but the industry is growing. This winter, everyone's panicking. But last winter, 4 years ago, was 16,000. So the industry is still growing. I think we just need more applications, more use cases, and I think more and more use cases are coming. People are developing it, and also newer industries actually help the blockchain industry. Everyone's really hot on AI. But right now, today, AI doesn't transact for us. AI can search for the cheapest ticket, the best ticket for us. But today, it doesn't buy that ticket for us. Very soon, it will. And when it can, if the AI companies want this transaction to work globally, supporting crypto is actually the fastest way to enable global adoption. I think, even today, the regulatory frameworks are still early days. U.S. is still debating about the Clarity Act. Most other countries are still waiting for U.S. No, they're still looking at the U.S. to copy their homework. So we're still early. I think the crypto regulations have a long way to evolve. I think it's going to go on for multiple decades. It's probably going to take 50, 70 years for things to mature. I can guarantee you that 70 years from now, people are still debating about this little nuance, that little nuance, about this new feature, new product.
So it's never going to be perfect.
It's never going to, I think we still debate about even security regulations today, right? I think we're still pretty early. But now, U.S. is leading. Which is great to see. And when U.S. leads, everyone follows. So whereas if a smaller country pioneers something, the rest of the world may or may not follow. But when U.S. leads, it's good. It's now we have coherence. Everybody does the same thing. So which is great to see. Look, I think MicroStrategy is doing something really fantastic for crypto, and he's very influential.
He's led the charge in many respects.
It's good, but No, the guy sells 32 Bitcoins and Bitcoin crashes.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's like it. You shouldn't be reacting to something like that.
Yeah. So look, like no, at some point the guy has to like pay dividends, right? So he sells 32 Bitcoins. That's like what, like 0.001% of what he's holding, and the market reacts. But well, first of all, we cannot definitively say that the market crash is related to that. It's just the timing was coincidental. This is mass psychology. They try to latch onto things, and certain things just go viral, and then everybody reacts. Yeah. It's just human nature. When it's just mass psychology. So it's unfortunate, but I think I agree with you. Which is, look, we got to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the money in the industry will continue to grow. The economy, the human economy is going to continue to grow. The AI economy is going to continue to grow. There's going to be a lot more demand for money, for any financial tools. So the financial sector will continue to grow. And this is a new technology for fintech. So this industry is going to continue to grow.
Given the amount of Bitcoin that Strategy now, I always try to call it MicroStrategy. Yeah. Strategy now owns, are they a systemic risk to the Bitcoin market if that doesn't work out like they planned?
No, I don't think so. Oh. I wouldn't call it systematic risk, but they will have impact. So if they want to sell everything quickly, then they will have impact on market price. But I think the market is pretty decentralized. Even if they hold, I think that they're around 1%, right? Even if they hold 5-10%, the market will be able to absorb that. It's just like short term, there will be a market price impact, but that's opportunity for many investors who are long-term driven. So I think people worry about the price, but whenever people's gonna understand, no matter where the price is, they're always buyers. Mm-hmm. So when you're selling at a low price, other people are buying. Yeah. So there are opportunities for other people. Yeah.
CZ remained firm in his long-term view of Bitcoin, emphasizing that these types of market conditions are nothing new. If you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, Bitcoin has always gone through sharp drawdowns, followed by powerful rallies, and throughout its history, the overall trend has continued higher despite temporary sell-offs. As for MicroStrategy, CZ believes the company is likely to be fine and does not expect it to end up in bankruptcy. According to his perspective, the strategy remains the same. Continue buying, stay committed, and keep building through market volatility. That's CZ's analysis, and it's important to stay informed and updated on the market. You ever wished you had learned about Bitcoin earlier? Make sure to teach your kids or young family about it now, before it's too late. This team's ebook is perfect for that. Link in the description.